You would think like a good conscious, they would go over there to you and tell you like, look, these people are doing this or they're saying this about you, like I just want to give you a heads up. But instead they didn't do none of that. They didn't say nothing. They're still keeping quiet to this day. And now they are paying the consequence like never before. The angels have told these people that no, they have told them, they said we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. And these people, they're like, no, don't worry, like it's not that big of a deal. The angels are like, no, no, no. People that literally knew this was going on and refused to go over there and tell you anything because they really believed the smear campaign of this karmic. These same people that believe that ish now want to go over there to you because they know you're going to have an Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. But the time ran up. You're done waiting. Okay? Death. You're done waiting. And you have called Jehovah to cast judgment on anybody and everybody that was involved in whatever way, shape, or form. These people in the community that knew what was being done against you but never said anything are going through horrific judgment at this time, okay? There are people here that knew about the black magic, the foo-foo, the spell work, all the weird stuff, right? All the weirdness and the shadiness that was going on. Like, they knew it was happening, and you would think, like, a good conscious, they would go over there to you and tell you, like, look, these people are doing this or they're saying this about you, like I just want to give you a heads up. But instead they didn't do none of that. They didn't say nothing. They're still keeping quiet to this day. And now they are paying the consequence like never before. Two of Cups. You see, they knew. They knew, like they literally knew what people could have been plotting and scheming, right, to do against you, what people were saying, like, if this was a coven, if this was like a group of people, like they knew what was happening. So why not tell you something? Like, how does that, how can somebody not have it in their heart to tell you what's going on, what's really happening? Like, why? Why not just tell you? Because it's like God, Jehovah, he's not letting up. He's not. He's not. Anybody that knew what was done against you or what was being said against you and had the chance to tell you but refused, they are going to face the ultimate karma. They're going to face the ultimate wrath. Like, there's no escape, y'all. There's literally no chill. They're already going through it. Best believe they are going through it. Know that. They are 100% going through it. It doesn't matter what they post, what they are showing on social media, what they're showing on Facebook. Trust me, they are going through hell and back. But the real tea is, why didn't they tell you? Judgment, I'm telling you, judgment and the temperance. Spirit isn't playing. Spirit isn't playing these games with these clowns. They want to walk past you and act like they don't know what's going on. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, they know what this town, this community, these villagers, or this group of people was doing against you, was saying against you. They could have even been told by these people. This smear campaign, this hate train, right? They literally could have been told, or they could have been shown something. Like, oh, this, watch out for this collective, like, you know? Confirmation, my throat chakra. But it's like, And then they knew what these people were doing against you, but didn't say anything. So here we go. Now they're facing judgment. And they're going to continue to face judgment until they speak. It's so easy. You see, the angels have told these people that no, they have told them, they said we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. And these people, they're like, no, don't worry. Like, it's not that big of a deal. The angels are like, no, no, no. We're going to do it the easy way or the hard way. These people don't believe. So now they facing it. They think that they can just walk free, that they can just go wherever and live life after they knew everything that was going on. But not once was man or woman enough to approach you and say, hey, you know, I want to talk to you about something that's been going on with a group of people, and this is what they've been doing against you, or this is what they've been saying about you, and they've been telling people this throughout the town, the village, the community, and I want to give you a heads up. Like, that's all they had to do. That is literally all they had to do. How hard is it to just go and tell somebody, like, look, it's a group of people here that are doing a lot of weirdness. These are the names. This is what they're doing. You know, maybe you should take some type of legal action. Like, here's the evidence. Here's some evidence. Maybe you can do something. Good luck. Like, how hard is it? How hard is it? I guess it's too hard because they're going through it now. YouTube comment notification, synchronicity. They're going through it right now. They're going through hell and back like never before. Back to back. They're facing the heat. And it's like the smoke is clearing after these towers hit. And they are looking around and they don't understand. Or they are pretending to not understand why they are now facing the challenges that they are facing. Well, it's because they are a dud. You know, like they are a dud. A dud that knew what was happening but refused. Refused to speak. Nine of Pentacles and Two of Cups. And you know what I'm getting with this Nine of Pentacles, Two of Cups? They really believe the stuff that was being said about you. It's a damn shame. But that's what I'm getting. They really believed whatever these karmic people went around telling the town community, the villagers about you. These people that knew this was going on but didn't say anything, they believed these karmic individuals. They believed them. So that's why they didn't say anything to you to begin with. Because this karmic that tried to paint you like you were public enemy number one, well, these people believed it. And they weren't going to go against this karmic. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. And man, oh man, is this not the irony of it all? Because you're about to come into some type of abundance. The Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, okay, you're about to be rich. You're about to be doing very, very good for yourself financially. And these same energies that walked around, believed what this karmic said about you, knew what this karmic was doing against you, and never told you anything. Okay, the crimes, the criminal activities and whatnot, the harassment, people that literally knew this was going on and refused to go over there and tell you anything because they really believed the smear campaign of this karmic. These same people that believe that ish now want to go over there to you because they know you're going to have an Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. They know you're about to have some type of abundance, that you're about to come into some type of property, an estate, okay, an inheritance, something. something of that nature. They know. Or you're about to get a big payout, you're about to get this money, this bag, this business is about to be flourishing, whatever it may be. And so these same people, like, this is why Spirit is like wanting me to talk about this. This is why Spirit's saying get on here and discuss this download. Because these people, they knew what was being done against you, what was being said against you, the crimes that could have potentially been committed against you, the fraud. They knew about it, but they didn't say anything to you about it. They had you walking out here looking like a whole fool, a whole dud. You know, like you were out here walking thinking everything was normal, meanwhile, all of this was being done against you, whatever it may have been. And it's like now they know you're going to come into this abundance, so they want you to help them save the day, you know, like save the day for them and take care of them, bring them opportunity. Like, what? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Look at this. Two of Pentacles, the card fell on the floor. It's the Four of Cups on the side. And then you have the Six of Swords that wants to come out. It's unbelievable, this karmic ASS plan. Oh Lord, it is hot. I'm sweating. It's like all these people are just trying to figure out how they're going to approach you now. Because there's something here they know or they can sense that you're going to be rich. That's basically it. These people that knew everything that was being done against you, now they want your help. Even though they didn't help you. They didn't help you. They didn't give you the heads up like, you know, like this karmic. Instead, they believed this karmic. And this karmic was like, don't tell the collective anything. Shh, you know, like. So it's really the audacity. Anything else you have about this? Because we're not going to be talking about this for 30 plus minutes. Nine of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Spirit's saying to really pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. When energies start coming into your life, because you're going to be in a position of power. You're going to have a lot of power in this reality, in this matrix. And so when you come into this power, it's like this energy here, Spirit saying, really use your intuition, your discernment, okay, your spiritual abilities. Follow your gut instinct here with this Queen of Cups energy and the Nine of Cups. That's double water. This is energy of always follow your gut instinct. If you start getting indigestion or heartburn or your heart starts beating fast, it's something here, your throat closes up, like that's a sign from your body, your own nervous system warning you, like alert, alert, like don't trust this person. Don't work with this person. Don't give them an opportunity. Because energies out here really knew what was happening behind the scenes but didn't say anything to you. And now they have to pay the consequence of that. They're still trying to come over here and get some type of opportunity from you in the future when you have this bag, when you secure this bag, right? They're still trying to go over there to you and play in your face, like, you know, like, oh, well, I don't know nothing, or, you know, like acting like they don't know what was really going on. But then trying to get some type of money out of you, trying to get a business opportunity, an employment opportunity. Spirit saying it's very important that you learn, and I feel like most of you already do, but they're saying it's very important with this Queen of Cups here to discern and listen very, very closely to your intuition, what your spirit is telling you, because it's energies out here that, you know, yeah, I heard yes or no, so maybe get like yes or no oracle cards and like ask them about a person, right? When a person comes into your life, like saying like, hey, you know, I heard that you have a company, I would love to work for you, you know, because this is where a lot of you are going to be at in the future. A lot of you are going to be boss, you're going to be CEO, you're going to have a lot to your name. And a lot of people are going to be coming to you, approaching you in person, trying to hand their resume, trying to hand this. So I feel like Spirit is advising, if you don't, to get a yes or no oracle or to get a pendulum with yes or no board, spirit board, right? A pendulum board, excuse me. That way you can discern or get a clearer picture of who you should give opportunities to and who you shouldn't. because I feel like energies here is some energies, they're very snakish, trying to slip through. But they believed what this Queen of Wands said. What this Queen of Wands went around and said about you. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, Four of Swords, the Tower, and the Seven of Pentacles. This Queen of Wands claimed that you were a nympho. Okay? He, she, they, them, whoever you are. But that's what this Queen of Wands was trying to say, that you were some type of nymphomaniac, that you were out here doing weird favors. And that's why, if you have your own house or you have a lot of money, you have a nice car, okay, the karmic was trying to claim that you didn't work for that or you didn't manifest that you do weird favors in the BED, okay, the tower with multiple people, and that's how you were getting your money. And people knew that this cuckoo karmic was saying this stuff about you. They knew, and they believed this karmic. They chose to listen to this karmic, this rat karmic, because this is a rat. This karmic went around and tried to say you were an nympho. That you were, not gonna say it, the name of that actor, that he ended up getting something, like somebody was out here trying to say that you were like that you were eventually gonna catch something if you didn't stop. Like just ridiculousness. Like this is so crazy, horrific, disrespectful to go around and say this about somebody you don't even know. So these people that knew about this didn't say anything, and now they're trying to come to you to see if they can get an opportunity? Absolutely not. No. The answer is no. They don't get nothing from you. Like, how about they tell you the truth about what they heard, about what they knew was being said or done against you? How about they start there and give explanation? You see, they want to blame you for the financial hardship that they're facing right now. They know they're facing this karma because they didn't go there and tell you the truth. What this cuckoo karmic was saying, the smear campaign, the witch hunt. They know they're going through hell. So then they want to go over there to you when you get your fame, your fortune, your abundance, and try to get work out of you. Like, oh, you're the reason that we're going through this. That's not my issue. That it wasn't true what this karmic was saying, and I just ran with it and didn't tell you. That's not my issue. That's not my responsibility. These people are still haters. They're still haters. They still don't care. So, of these people, no. The answer is no. They don't get an opportunity from you. They don't get employment from you. They don't get to, collaborate with you on a project. Like, no. 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 Like the answer is no, no, and no. With a big N-O. No. Page of Swords, you know that they knew what was really being done behind the scenes. You see, a lot of you are very spiritual. You knew what was being said. You knew what was going on. You knew maybe there could have been a theft here as well, over money, over inheritance. There could have been a theft. Like, you knew what was happening. And you were waiting to see if anybody would come towards you and tell you the details. You were waiting, like, you were very patient. That's the thing. You were already patient as it was. You left the door open. You were more than happy to see if anybody would stop by to bring clarity to the situation. But the time ran up. You're done waiting, okay? Death, you're done waiting. And you have called Jehovah to cast judgment on anybody and everybody that was involved in whatever way, shape, or form. The lights started flickering. You see that? You have called on Jehovah to call judgment on anybody and everybody that was involved in any way, shape, or form. And that's what's happening here. So now they're going through hell. And they want to blame you. But they need to look in the mirror and realize their lack of action when it comes to telling you the truth is the very reason they are facing this judgment from the angels. And they will continue to face it until they tell you the truth about what was really going on. It will never be let up by Jehovah. I promise you all that. So that's what I have for you. That is your read. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you love and light. Take care.